What up, what up, what up, y'all? It's to the C.
That's my dog.
Y'all, to the C, we're here. You already know it's Shay.
It's Jessica.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, y'all. We're really sorry that it's been a while. It's been finals. We're both in school, so we've just been really caught up with life and stuff, but we'll try to do better next time. It won't be that much of a gap. Now we're back, and we're going to talk about self-love. Self-love is fully loving yourself and accepting yourself. And I can say that I fully felt like I truly loved myself, like probably last year. I always conceal like my insecurities. We always been like that with our like we do type cockiness sometimes. Like, yeah, nigga, you can't tell me nothing, bitch, you can't. But
I always like do it in like a joking way,
right.
You know, like it's because I'm lit, you know. But like
exactly.
In reality, you know, deep down, like everybody has things that they would want to change about themselves.
Right.
Or...
In general, I'm a very slim girl. Very slim. I'm like 5'6". Very slim girl. So growing up, it's just like I've always been the skinny girl. You know, always around you, society tells you that, you know, guys want the thick girls with the big booty, blah, 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 blah. So at one point, I was very insecure about my body. Like, I still wear baggy clothes because I just like wearing baggy clothes sometimes. But like, I used to wear baggy stuff because to like make myself look bigger and stuff like that. I didn't really like my body, you know. I hate the fact that I was slim. I hate the fact I couldn't gain weight as fast as the other girls. I hate the fact that my butt was not as big as the other girls, or my breast wasn't as big as the other girls. Like, I hated that. And there's a lot of things like I've done over the years to try to gain weight. Like, I tried like Ensure shakes. Like, remember that one time? I think we were both on that, trying to like gain weight, trying to gain like a little
booty, you know,
trying to get that little 10 pounds, you know. But I took Ensure. I used to try to do protein shakes. I even tried a gym at one point. Like, there's one point that we were like so obsessed.
Tried seeing professionals.
Exactly. Like we were so obsessed with trying to gain weight.
Yeah.
And especially me, I was really so obsessed at one point trying to gain weight. And then I just come to realize that this is just my body. Like, my mom too, when she was younger, she was very slim. My dad is a very slim guy, so it's just in my genes to be slim, you know. I come to realize that's just what I'm gonna be. I probably won't get thick or whatever until I have kids. Maybe after my third child, I don't know. But I come to really embrace and this like this is my body. I'm gonna embrace it. I'm just gonna work with what I got, what God gave me. And I come to start doing that probably like a year or two ago, but especially like a year ago, I was like, yeah, nigga, you can't tell me shit. Like, you know, like I'm
skinny and I don't care.
I'll still pull your nigga.
I don't know what you heard about me. What else you can't get a dollar out of me.
I just come to have that confidence not too long ago, and some people helped me along the way to be like, yo, Shay, like, you're good, da 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 da. You know, you have good friends around you, like Jess and my other friends, and you know, guys too. It's like, yo, like, especially one guy was like, yo, you're good. When I had that around me, and then just started looking in the mirror, like, yo, damn, like, girl, you are the fucking shit. Like, you know, so I look at myself like, you're beautiful, you're good the way you are, you're a great girl, blah blah blah. I come to love myself. The biggest insecurity that I had growing up. So yeah.
I also had that same insecurity, but I had an even bigger insecurity than that, which is just my skin in general, because I hate talking about this, but when I was about 7 or 8 years old, I got my first like cavity, so I got my first filling. After getting my filling done, I got chicken pox too at the same time. And I also had an allergic, like I had mercury poisoning basically from the fillings. So I had to remove my fillings, and it was just like a whole big drama. After everything was done, I was left with like a lot of scars on my body, just like all over my body. Like, if I could find a picture, I'll put it in. Like, I had like just like spots everywhere, like from head to toe. I was just covered in spots, and they were not going anywhere. It was like scars, you know. And I remember like going to school, like, coming back from being sick, and like just I remember just like kids making fun of me and stuff, like calling me names, saying how I was like contagious. Really hard, like at that time. Like, as you can see, I still carry like a lot of that emotion. When I got to high school and stuff, it was also a body thing too, because like I was so skinny, you know, and everybody around me was like, you know, growing into their curves and stuff like that, and I was just like this super tall girl, and I was like super skinny, and then I had like the whole skin thing that was still bothering me, even though the scars were starting to fade. Like even now, if you look directly at me, you can't really see them, you know. But when I go swimming or like stuff like that, you know, you can see the scars a little bit more clearly. I started like dressing like Shayna. I was dressing baggy, you know, trying to cover everything, wearing like long sleeves and stuff like that, just trying to like hide my body. And
that's when I met her.
Yeah, that's when we met, like in high school. I remember even people just telling me, you know, oh, you should do modeling because you're so tall, or you should do this and that. And in my head, it was always just like, I can't, because my skin is just like so bad. You know, nobody wants to see that, you know?
For years we were pushing her to
no, but yeah, you know, and it was always like, you know, nobody wants to see that. I was always just like, yeah, you know, maybe like one day, but I never really took it seriously because I didn't consider it like a possibility for myself. When was it? Like 2014. I got into this thing kind of by accident where I started modeling, and it was crazy because I remember going into the room and being like, oh my god, I have to get naked in front of these people, and like everybody's gonna look at me and it's gonna be so weird. When it actually came to that point, to that moment, and I was like literally in my underwear and my bra with like 50 other people around me, and we're all getting changed and stuff like that in the open, and nobody said anything, I was like, holy shit. Like, what was I so scared of, you know? My whole life, I've been downing myself because of this, like, skin thing that happened to me. And obviously...
So, y'all, she was very insecure.
Yeah, very
Jessica,
very
at a point, because this is why it's emotional for me, too. Jessica, at a point, would not even wear shorts.
Yeah, yo, I wouldn't wear shorts.
Yo, and if she would, I wear dresses, skirts. She would, like, put foundation on her legs to try to cover it. So to see my best friend now, the way she is, modeling from time to time when she has time, modeling and doing it, it's like, I was so proud of her. I was like, yo, you don't know how much this means for me to see this growth in you. Because when we met each other,
I was totally different.
Yeah, totally different.
Like now it's not the same because of that modeling experience that I had, which I'm so happy that I had. It opened my eyes to like what kind of person I want to be going into the future. The whole time I was downing myself more than other people were. After realizing, you know, like shit happens, people have flaws, everybody has insecurities, you know, and like not everybody's gonna judge you for them. After realizing that, I wanted to stop being the type of person that judged myself for them. I was my own worst enemy in the sense that I was really hard on myself because of my skin, and it wasn't something that I could control or something that I could really change, you know? It just happened, and that's just what it is. This is the body that I'm stuck with, and I'm just gonna have to, you know, embrace it. I'm just gonna have to embrace it, you know? But after realizing like that I looked down on myself so badly, I felt so disappointed in myself. It's one thing when people judge you and people call you names and people do that kind of thing, but for you to do that to yourself, I was just so disappointed in myself, and I decided that I didn't want to be that kind of person anymore. And I think that's when I really started to be more confident and, you know, just like doing my own thing, you know, and I'm proud of myself. I think it's really hard to be confident, especially for girls.
Especially
because society expects so much from you.
They tell you have to be this, you have to be flawless.
You have to be flawless, you have to be skinny, you have to be
thick,
you have to be thick, you have to be like, you know, nobody, you never really know, like you're always trying to adapt to what society wants instead of adapting to what you want, you know. Exactly. And I think that's the first thing in really like self-love.
I feel like it goes for both of us. Nobody can tell us anything about ourselves and make me feel any type of way.
Exactly. Like nobody can tell me anything I don't know. You build my confidence up so much that there's nothing that
there's this wall that nobody can break.
Like I'm never gonna let anybody put me down like that ever again, or let myself do that to me. You know, when I realized that I was becoming that type of person, I was really upset with myself. And I think that's the most important thing, like especially in young girls. Like just remember, don't become your own worst enemy, you know. Because of like my insecurities and stuff, I didn't pursue modeling, I didn't pursue this, I didn't pursue that, you know. I could have done it, but I didn't do it because I was scared. So I became my own worst enemy. What is it that's making me feel this way, and just trying to get past that. I think it's really important, especially for young girls living in today's age with the Kim Kardashians and all this stuff.
The Black China, and the video vixens and all this.
It's
especially with especially with social media, it's just like before I used to catch myself looking like, yo, this girl's so gorgeous. Look at her body.
Exactly, you know, and you want a body like that,
exactly.
you want hair like that, you want this like that. But in reality, you know, everybody's beautiful in their own right. Work with what you have and like just do you. You know, that's the most beautiful thing you can do for yourself.
Just be yourself.
Just be yourself.
Stay humble, stay true, and be you. That's it. So
I'm so sorry for crying.
No, it's so get deeper into this, but
yeah, but it would be too much. It would be like waterworks all over the place, exactly. And hugging each other. I have a younger sister, right? Mm-hmm. So if your sister came to you or you had something to tell your sister about being confident, what would you tell her?
I tell her every day that she's beautiful. I tell my sister every day that she's gorgeous. My one thing about growing up is that my mother never made me and my sister feel like we wasn't good enough. Don't let nobody tell you anything about you. Don't let society tell you what you should be. Just don't let what everybody else is doing or how they're looking affect who you are, you know? That was my biggest problem growing up. I would never know that I had issues. Me and her always been like, this is who I am. I'm gonna embrace this little bubble butt I got, these little titties I got, these little legs I got. I'm gonna embrace what I have. And I'm so thankful for those around me, Jessica, my other best friends, like my boy, like always telling me like, yo, you're good, like you're good who you are, like accept who you are, you know. I look in the mirror, I'm like, yeah, bitch, you look good. Yeah, I feel good, you know. So I'm really happy about that.
I feel like if I had anything to say, like if somebody was going through something and they feel like they just don't feel very confident right now, the most important thing for me is to not become your own worst enemy. You know, believe in yourself and believe in the things that you can do and your own potential. Don't let appearances or what society says you should be or what society says is perfect affect the way you go on with your life. You know, grasp opportunities, like be the best you can be, you know. And I know it sounds corny, but it's the truth. No matter where you go, there's gonna be somebody who's trying to be a big ass wall in front of you. But the important thing is to like believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself and you believe in your potential and you believe like, yes, I'm pretty and yes, I'm not perfect, but that's okay, then you could pretty much accomplish anything you want to accomplish, you know. For a long time, I let all those insecurities stop me from doing things that I really wanted to do. And like now, I'm not gonna live that way anymore, you know. And other people shouldn't live that way either. So if there was anything that I wanted you to take with this video, it'd be that.
Sorry that we so late with our videos.
Oh yeah.
We've been so caught up. I think you said in the beginning of the video.
Yeah, we did.
But just in case we
didn't,
we're
apologizing again.
I'm apologizing again. We won't let it happen.
Yeah, and I'm hella sick right now. Okay. Yeah. And I was like, nah, I need to make a video.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you guys for supporting us, subscribing, liking, sharing. For people coming to us like, yo, I really F with your videos. We'll keep making more.
So much.
Thank you for people that's bringing us opportunities to do podcasts and stuff like that. We are so appreciative and humbled. So thank you guys so much. And just know this is the beginning. Because as I said in the first video, To The Seam is here. And we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. But anyways, thank you guys for watching.
I will see you guys in the next video.
Peace.
Before we...
I'm so proud of her. You guys are so proud of her.